Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Drew Pomeranz is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. 2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Avisail Garcia will be next. The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and one gone. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Pomeranz, a native of Tennessee. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Center fielder.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Pomeranz is ready. First pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. This is hit high and deep out to left. Santana going back on it. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Number 26 for him on the season, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The designated hitter, Todd Frazier.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 8 home runs and 46 driven in.
Let's go, guys. Come on. You go. Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up to shoot, one of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He went deep in the contest last night.
Come on, Red Sox.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Realmuto is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting 8, first baseman number 5.
Stepping in, David Wright, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pomerantz gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Mets out in front 2-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One-0 count. Here it is. Ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1 to Martinez.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Settling in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Martinez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Garcia coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you know what? You can slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. None out, runners at first and second. 1-1 count now to VAZQUEZ. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now batting, JT Realmuto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The 1-1. A bullet to first base, and they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. We played 2 full. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Gavin CECCHINI next, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Slide and a stop by PEDROIA. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. So far this year against southpaws, Reyes is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and now against his body, a jump throw, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. So no surprise as Reyes takes second on the stolen base. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Shut them down.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Reyes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Here's the 3-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Red Sox 9. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Conforto has it in his tracks. 1 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runners on first with one down.
Let him go.
This is flared out towards second. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Betts is off at first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in. Ball 2 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Sinker misses. Ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Riding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. CECCHINI picks it up, and the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Fenway after this. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Betts at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. His 2nd home run of the game, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Designated hitter, Todd.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great? Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Third baseman, number 4. WILMER.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, WILMER Flores. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Flores, the runner at second with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, David Wright.
David Wright.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Gavin CECCHINI, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Hit back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-0 New York. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Come on, put on your glasses.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Christian VAZQUEZ, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. There's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. VAZQUEZ, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Jose Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Go home net.
Now the 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. The 3-2 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jason Vargas comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Michael Conforto will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. He's able to find a knockout there.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Have a nice flight home,
I'm set with the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. WILMER Flores. 3 runs already home, and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Let's sit him down right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Vargas is ready. Here's the first pitch. This is foul right side. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
In now, David Wright, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not shocked by that pitch sequence right there. Sometimes guys out on the mound, when they feel they deserve a strike, they're going to go right back to it. But this umpire's staying staunch, and he might not give it to him at all this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
Let's do it, dude.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Middle of the night at Fenway. It's the Mets 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. CECCHINI brings it in, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. One out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2 pitch.
That's ball.
Fastball that just misses inside. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. CECCHINI scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. Now here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. CECCHINI picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Next for the Mets, Gavin CECCHINI. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
There you go.
Shortstop number 7.
So the leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Reyes. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. high fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Here's the 0-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. He takes a fastball on the inside corner. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. It was a walk in his last trip.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready once again, Domingo Santana. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. D-Row, Dan, and I return to Boston after this. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 52,
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Change up right on the outside corner for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on this one, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Todd Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Vargas gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Stepping in now, WILMER Flores. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, hits ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to WILMER Flores. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Let's go, Red Sox!
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3. Mets strand 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Digging in, Christian VAZQUEZ, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Looking good, Red Sox.
The 1-0 home. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets fouled. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
No hits to this point. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground toward the left. Flores is there. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out, nobody on.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Up around the face.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And a changeup right down the middle. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Started that swing a bit too early.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Waiting in the on-deck circle is David Wright. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, David Wright, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next up for New York, Gavin CECCHINI. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded back up the middle. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 47, Hansel Rosen.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he lays off for ball one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley. Mookie Betts waits on deck. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Conforto sprinting after it, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Here's the second baseman now, DUSTIN PEDROIA, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike. Betts leads off second with one gone in the inning. Missed with a slider. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Nope. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Liner toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D.
Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Fouled off. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
All right, Red Sox. Let's go, Red Sox.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We played 8 full. The Mets lead this one 7-1. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 misses inside off the plate. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Get out of here.
2-0 count. The pitch
Back to New York.
is in off the plate. Michael Conforto will be next.
Swing better.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Do it, Red Sox.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Garcia stands at first with 1 out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 52.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Behind 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, WILMER Flores. as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Have a nice flight home, Ned.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Ball one.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Vargas sets. Trying to put him away here on 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Drilled down the line. A dive, but it's past him down the line, and that should score the run from second. The relay, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Tyler Thornburg enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tyler Thornburg.
In now, David Wright, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. d'Arnaud at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in to try it again, Gavin CECCHINI, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Devers has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. Mets out in front, 11-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. A high fastball is in there. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Sacrifice.
On the ground to the left side. Flores has it to second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Matz records the victory, his 13th of the year. Drew Pomeranz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasquez. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.